Welcome to the Base Life. My name is Sean. In this episode, we're going to be drinking Jimmy Kimmel's tears. Please like and subscribe. If you love Democrat tears in the morning, please like and subscribe. I have lots of videos. Let's watch Jimmy Kimmel crying because Kamala Harris didn't win and King Trump is going to reign for life. Let's go.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go, for healthcare, for our climate, for science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. It was a terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine. For NATO, for the truth and democracy and decency. And it was a terrible night for everyone who voted against him. And guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him, too. You just don't realize it yet. Let's be honest, it was a terrible voted for him, too.
He's crying. Jimmy Kimmel's crying. What the heck happened? Jimmy Kimmel's crying.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women.
He's
for
crying.
children.
The tears are so delicious. I can't get this. But the tears are so damn delicious. I can't get enough of them. Look at this. Look at this. I'll get into this video later. This is Democrats for you. He's crying. Imagine crying as a man. How embarrassing and pathetic. Look at this guy. He's crying because he can't get his adrenochrome on time. Because the child trafficking operation known as the Democratic Party has been shut down. Because God has issued a verdict against you and wrath will follow unless you repent. Jimmy Kimmel and all the pervs and the Epstein client list and all the Diddy P3DOs, it's time for a rude awakening. The adrenochrome is getting shut down. You will be exposed. Cry forever.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go, for healthcare, for our climate, for science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. It was a terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine, for NATO, for the truth.
We love it.
And democracy and decency. And it was a terrible night for everyone who voted against him. And guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him, too. You just don't.
I think we're going to cry about it more. Never stop crying, Democrats. Never. I need your tears to live. I have went on a Democrat tears diet the last day and a half. And I'll tell you, I'm looking good. I'm feeling fit. Look at my body, guys. I mean, it's seen better days, but I mean, that's a pretty fit body, right? And all I've been living off of is Democrat tears. I'm telling you, if you guys are a little fat, a little chubby, you want to lose some weight, here's what you do. Stop eating, drink Democrat tears, and in 2 days, you will look amazing.
Don't realize it yet.
You'll feel amazing. And you'll be hydrated. A lot of salt in those tears. I don't know if there's any diseases in there or anything like that. I don't really give a damn. I'm drinking those damn tears. I don't care what's in them.
Honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children.
Why is it a terrible day for women? Because you guys think every woman wants to kill babies as much as you do. No, not all women are evil, Jimmy Kimmel. Not all women believe that killing babies is a great thing, as Democrats do. I mean, isn't it obvious that these people are satanic? Imagine crying because you're bothered that a woman cannot get an abortion in every single state whenever she wants and killing her baby. Why does that bother you so much? Because you're Satanists. Because you need abortions to please your master, Satan.
For the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go.
Immigrants, shut the hell up, white man. I gotta hear what you think of immigrants. I don't need your tears when it comes to immigrants. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell, Jimmy Kimmel, where you belong. We don't care about your immigrants are having. Why are immigrants having a bad day? If you're legal, there's nothing to worry about. If you're illegal, yeah, get the heck out. You should be scared. Why is that a bad thing? Why is that a bad thing? If you sneak into our country and take all our services and don't do shit but make cash type jobs and take advantage of our system, get the hell out. We don't need you. We don't need you unless you're good looking. And I'll tell you, a lot of these immigrants are ugly. I want good-looking immigrants. Is that too much to ask?
For healthcare, for our climate, for science.
It's a bad day for science and the climate. I mean, these people are insane. Imagine adopting a worldview where you are crying after an election and you think women and children are saved by Trump getting elected. You guys want to kill as many of them as possible. Children will not be trafficked through the border by the cartels at the same rate, which really bothers Jimmy Kimmel, I'm sure. Why is that a bad thing for children? Why is it a bad thing for children that Trump got elected? They can't tell you that. Well, because they won't be killed in the womb the way they
journalism, for justice, for free speech. It was a terrible night for
free. It's a bad day for free speech. These are the censors. These are the censors, by the way. It's a bad day for free speech. Do they even believe what they're saying? What a demon.
Poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine.
You know what? We made a big mistake. Our allies in Ukraine, we've given billions and billions of dollars to, won't be getting billions and billions more. Fuck off. We don't like you, Ukraine. Go to hell. We're rooting for Russia now. We're rooting for Russia. Screw you. Jimmy Kimmel. Has it ever occurred to you, Jimmy Kimmel and stupid Democrats? Has it ever occurred to you that we don't trust you, that we know you're liars, that we know you're pervs, that we know you're on the client lists, that we do not trust you? You were all about the vaccine. You were all about demonizing people that didn't want to take the vaccine. You're the media narrative on everything. And this election was a mandate against people like you that we don't trust. We know you're not honest. We're not all Satanists. We have the grace of God in us. We can see you for exactly who you are, a crying satanic little bitch.
For NATO, for the truth.
Oh, it's a bad day for NATO. I don't give a damn about NATO. We don't care. That's not our problem. Europe, if you're worried about Russia, go do something. Not our problem. Ukraine, you're worried about Russia? Suit up and fight the war. Not our problem.
And democracy and decency. And
decency's over. Decency's over. Why is decency over? Why is democracy over? Actually, democracy is over. Yes. King Trump will rule for life. He's never leaving. I think I like the sound of this. Democracy is over, Democrats. Get ready for what comes next. Get ready for the chaos.
And it was a terrible night for everyone who voted against him. And guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him, too. You just don't realize.
No, we just don't realize it yet. I'm going to cry about it now. I'm going to go cry about it. I'm Jimmy Kimmel. I won't be able to have little babies at parties anymore to fondle. I'm Jimmy Kimmel. Friends, please like and subscribe. We're going to have a lot of videos. I mean, literally, friends, I could live on their tears. And actually, I would look better. I would feel better. I highly recommend it to you as well. Every morning, you start out with some Democrat tears. You'll be having a much better day. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the other side.